Today, we're going to be talking about something that might be a little boring at first. However, I can explain the importance of it in my personal opinions and my recommendations for you throughout the video. Now, I'm just going to be real easy and real chill about this subject. It's something that I've been learning about lately. It's something that I should start doing while I'm young, and it's something that I can really impact my future with. I really want the best for myself, my future wife, and my future kids. So, before we get started, I want to highly recommend I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Roth. It's a great financial book filled with great recommendations, great ways to help build your bank account, eliminate debt, and simply just give yourself a better life. Now, Roth is a really cool author. He's very down to earth. He honestly speaks to you like he's speaking to you in real life. Quirky, relatable, funny, and pretty accurate to how the real world works. So I like this book. It doesn't sound like he's talking down to you. It sounds like he's talking to you. And whenever you read a book, that's like a pretty good trait to have. So I just really wanted to recommend this book. It's where I got all the information I'm about to teach you about today, about starting a 401k savings plan and getting your future right while you're young, or at any age, really. So, what is a 401k savings plan? Took some notes here. I wanted to make sure I tell you everything that I know. A 401k retirement plan, or savings plan, is a feature of a qualified profit-sharing plan, often set up through your employer, that allows individuals to contribute a portion of their wages to. Now, a 401k retirement plan is not taxed. Not until you go to take it out. That's the key takeaway there. A Roth 401k retirement plan is quite literally the same thing as a 401k retirement plan. However, it's taxed when you put money into it first. So, to simplify this, think of a savings account that you have put aside for your future, for your retirement. You're going to take a small amount of your paycheck that you get from your employer, we'll say 5%, and you never see it, and you're just going to take 5% out of the money you earned from your work and put it into this account. Now, this money that you put into this account is special because not only is it for your retirement, it's linked up to the stock market. And some people will go, oh, that's gambling, blah, 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 blah. Well, guys, there is a gamble always with involving anything with the stock market. And that simply is because nobody knows what the stock market's going to do. The stock market fluctuates. No one has a crystal ball. I don't care who's on YouTube that's made predictions and done all this stuff. Quite literally, no one knows what's going to happen. And there's no easy way to make a lot of money. I don't care how many things on YouTube say, hey, I can make you a lot of money in one day just by typing a sentence and blah, blah, blah. Guys, making a lot of money is not easy. There's no shortcut. I don't care who says what, and people have been saying that there's shortcuts for years to get you involved with things. That's a side tangent though. Where I was going with that is that it is not bad to get into the stock market. In fact, investing in yourself and investing in your future is quite literally one of the best things that you can do for yourself, and one of the best things you can do to build a better future. Now, here with the Roth 401k retirement plan, this is something that is taxed when you take the money out. However, the regular 401k retirement plan is taxed after you are ready to pull the money out and you are of retirement age. Typically, most accounts will not let you pull your money out until you are 59 and a half. I know, it's weirdly specific, it kind of doesn't make any sense, but 59.5 is kind of the deadline for most IRA accounts. So pretty much steadily since the Civil War, taxes in America have consistently gone up. It's pretty safe to say that that trend is going to continue. Taxes probably are not going to go down at all in the near future. So why don't you go ahead and tax the money that you're taking out of your account or out of your wages now? Why don't you know exactly how much you're being taxed now while it's lower than what's in the predictable future? Makes sense, right? However, a lot of people don't understand that concept. They would rather wait in the future and gamble on the fact that, hey, taxes might be lower, when in fact it's most likely going to be double, triple, or quadruple what they're paying now. Think about it. 50 years from now, who knows what our country is going to be like? Think about it now. Think about what's going on in the world. It's safe to say that taxing your retirement income is safer now than what's in the future. Now, this is just my personal belief based off of what I've read and my understandings. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. However, this is just how I interpret it. This is how it's been explained to me by a lot of people who do know finance and who are financial advisors. Now, it's very, very, very important to go ahead and make a 401k savings plan while you're young. This is simply because the sooner you create a Roth or a 401k savings plan in general first, the sooner you can retire. Now, here's a big reason why it's important. It's important because it allows you to possibly retire sooner. Now, your account being directly affected and connected to the stock market highly influences whether or not you're going to have money in your retirement plan when you go to retire. Because say you were building up your retirement plan for 40, 50 years, and then the stock market crashes, you could lose all of your money, and that is the gamble involved with the stock market. However, the chances of that happening are slim, and recessions happen, and we recover very well. We are one of the greatest countries in the world, after all. I don't care what anyone tells you. So, here's why it's important to work for a company that helps you set up a 401k savings plan. Basically, if the company is willing to say, hey, I'm gonna match what you're willing to take out of your paycheck to put in your retirement, that's a good deal. So say you have $100 paycheck and you want to you want to send 5% of your income to this 401k savings plan. That's $5. And your company that you work for is willing to go, hey, I'm willing to match up to 5% of what you take out of your paycheck. So instead of just $5 going into your account, you now have $10. Think of how that adds up and multiplies over the years, right? It's simple math, and it makes complete sense to work for a company that is willing to match what you put into your 401k savings plan. However, keep in mind, it is very important to realize that you can max out your retirement plan. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just shows that you're determined to have an early retirement and to get done with work sooner. Now, to wrap up things with this video, I wanted to recommend 3 different brokerage firms that I think might be a great start